In this video, I'm gonna compare the LG UltraGear 24-inch 180Hz versus the LG UltraGear 24-inch 144Hz, and which is better. So when comparing these two monitors, the primary difference lies in their refresh rates, so obviously 180Hz versus 144. Before I begin, I want to make it very clear that in the description and the comment section of this video, you will find links where you can purchase both of these monitors. So after you have watched and made your decision, use those links and you will be immediately redirected to the official page where you can get them. So the key difference, like I mentioned, is the refresh rate. 180Hz will provide a smoother and more fluid gaming experience. It reduces motion blur and ghosting, especially in fast-paced games. So if you are a competitive player, if you play stuff like CS, Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, and so on, you can get a slight competitive edge in reaction-based games like these ones. 144 will still offer a significantly smoother experience compared to the standard 60Hz monitors, and it is a very popular refresh rate for gaming, providing a good balance of performance and affordability. So when it comes to what is better or best, for competitive gamers, the 180Hz will offer a slight advantage due to the higher refresh rate. So if you prioritize the absolute smoothest gameplay and every millisecond counts, the 180Hz option is preferable. However, the 144Hz will still be good enough. For a lot of competitive gamers, they are able to play really well, even though the refresh rate is slightly lower. It isn't a key difference unless you are on the very high end of competitive gamers, and you have to consider your PC's capabilities as well. To fully utilize 180Hz, your PC needs to be able to consistently output frames at that rate. So if you aren't reaching frame rates of upwards to 200, you will not be able to see the full benefit of this specific model. And often, depending on the specific model that you choose, the prices may fluctuate. So another thing to keep in mind besides the refresh rate is the panel type. As you can see, for this particular model of UltraGear monitor, they have an IPS display type, which is generally considered to be the best. And then same for this 24 UltraGear 144Hz. However, depending on the model that you choose of UltraGear monitor, they might include a VA panel. And in that specific case, you might be at a disadvantage. Most gamers prefer IPS, so always pay attention to the panel type that you are getting. For example, this monitor here that is considerably cheaper than the other one, and the 144 is actually VA, so I wouldn't recommend this for gamers. Ultimately, the decision is up to you. Compare the price difference, and if you notice that the 180Hz is actually cheaper than the 144, then pick that one. But if the 144 is a little bit cheaper in your specific region, then consider going with that, because unless you are able to drive the full potential of the 180Hz, and unless you are on the high end of competitive players, you won't notice that much of an advantage. 144Hz will be suitable enough. Remember to use the links in the description and the comment section of this video to purchase either of these monitors after you make your decision. I hope I was able to answer any questions that you had about the LG UltraGear 24-inch 180Hz versus the LG UltraGear 24-inch 144Hz, and which is better. If this video helped you, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more very easy tips. Thank you for watching.